Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm David Lombardo, and we're with Wally Nelson, who is the National Shooting Sports Foundation compliance consultant. You're dealing with NFA firearms, and why don't we just start with a quick definition of what an NFA firearm is?
An NFA firearm would be a machine gun, short-barreled rifle, short-barreled shotgun, destructive device, or a silencer.
And there seems to be an increased interest more recently, isn't there?
There's a tremendous increase in recent years.
What do you think is driving that?
Well, first of all, silencers are now legal in 42 states, and you can hunt with a silencer in 40 states. And as people become aware of this, they want a silencer for their hunting.
I think the interesting thing is if you go to Europe, which is not really a gun-friendly place, and you are going to shoot, they require that you use a silencer.
Well, that's right. But here in the United States, the implication of silencer is more sinister. It's like it's an assassin's weapon and not something that's useful for hearing protection.
Exactly. And it does make a big difference. So what types of training programs does National Shooting Sports Foundation offer?
Well, we have had NFA training sessions and seminars at the SHOT Show for a number of years. And last year we did 2 webinars that have been recorded, and they're available on the NSSF members-only website for viewing, and we plan to do another one this spring, a more advanced webinar. And also, myself, I'm a compliance consultant, there's a team of us, and we go out to stores and review their records, not only NFA, but Gun Control Act records, and we also train people who are interested in getting into the NFA business.
And your background is what?
Well, I worked for ATF for 33 years after I got out of the Army. I was on the regulatory side. I was the side of the house that doesn't carry a firearm, and I was an inspector. They're now called industry operations investigators, and then I had 28 years in management, ending up in Washington.
Now, in addition to the online, that type of stuff, will you also go to a location and help them there?
Absolutely. We will go. We have one day a program of a kind of a site visit or an audit, if you will. We look at the records. We also have a new program called Starting Point, which is for people who are brand new to the firearms industry that want to know how to keep their records under the Gun Control Act and the National Firearms Act, and we'll come out and spend a day with them and, as I said before, do mock forms completion and train them and all their employees on what they need to do to stay in compliance.
And I would think it's really a big deal because typically people who open up gun stores are gun people. I mean, that's what they do, and they're not necessarily administrative types of people. And the paperwork on this is not trivial.
That's right. The paperwork, there's a lot of it. It's important to keep it right, not only because you're required to, but also because it protects you from possible negative consequences of a sale of a firearm that was used in a crime. If you didn't keep your records right, that wouldn't be good.
And the other thing is that I think we need to really reassure people, you used to be with the ATF. So if they think they have a problem, they shouldn't be concerned about contacting you for help.
That's right. Any dealer, any NSSF member who'd like our help can contact Patrick Shea. He's the Director of Retail Development, and he'll set up a visit or a telephone consultation, whatever the dealer would like to have.
Well, I appreciate you coming in and talking about it today. It's a really very important subject for dealers to really kind of wrap their brain around.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. With Wally Nelson, and for SHOT Show TV, I'm David Lombardo.